Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back. This is part 7 of my Mass Effect 3 Let's Play series. It has been quite some time since I recorded part 6. It's been almost 1 year since I recorded that one, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty with this one. I did do some editing and stuff for a couple of the parts already, just to verify what is going on. Looking at part 6, we were at Grissom Academy helping Jack to save some of her students. Right now it seems like we have some missions to go do on the Citadel, so we are going to head over there and get those done. I will apologize if I am bad at the game in some of these parts, since it has been quite some time since I played. However, it's Mass Effect. Shouldn't be that difficult to pick up. So we'll see. What do I want to do? Dr. Bryson's labs. Yeah, that's where we're going to go. One of our missions is to go to Dr. Bryson. So we might as well start there. See what happens.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Ah, okay,
Yes,
I remember
sir.
this.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Okay, so I remember this. This is some of the Leviathan DLC.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
Dead Reapers.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Alliance resources are stretched pretty thin. Is this really worth the time?
Just imagine if this task force had existed 3 years ago when you discovered the Prothean beacon. This whole war might not have happened. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
You better watch out. Oh no, indoctrinated.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
So the question is he being indoctrinated by
Transit records show his name is
Reapers?
Derek Hadley. He's
something
worked here
else.
for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Okay, so the indoctrination sort of wiped his memory, or maybe he just has no recollection of the events due to the indoctrination. So again, not sure if it's Reapers or whatever this Leviathan creature. I know what it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else.
Take a good look. You did that. You pulled the trigger and killed him.
That
No.
shot killed him?
No! I couldn't have. No! I'm not a murderer!
I saw you pull the trigger. Then you tried to kill me.
I swear I didn't!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Yeah.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Is it about to explode
Turn
his head or
back.
something?
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Is he dead?
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing.
I mean,
Continue your investigation.
it sort of took a lot of the galaxy to fight off the
There is also a
Reaper
follow-up
in the first
message
game,
from a few
Sovereign,
weeks
but
later.
we killed
Admiral,
a
the
Reaper.
Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Okay, so it's time for us to sort of go around. I'm checking the... Okay, so yeah, I should have read that better. That this was what we were getting into, which is the Leviathan DLC, which is going to kind of take us all over the place. But yeah, let's search around
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned.
and take a look
Here's
at
the log.
which is right in front of us.
It's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Alright, well, let's try and find one in this apartment or base or whatever
He's
it
out there
is.
somewhere. And we need him.
I'll do what I can. Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Why is it just, like, sort of spoon-feeding me through this? That's fucked, bro. Yeah, it is sort of spoon-feeding me through this mission. A little bit odd, but we will consult the galaxy map, I guess.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
It's like scanning the rock
Meteorites,
to
yeah.
see.
With traces of element 0.
Yeah.
Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Not now,
March
but
7th, 2186.
can be useful later.
I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible
Could
that
be.
Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
It's kind of dumb. It's like, it would be interesting to find that data. And then the data is right next to it. It's like, what?
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
It's a big guy. For you.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Okay. So it seems like we have just about all of the filters, so we're gonna go to the console
Reaper activity?
and apply all of that.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
We're gonna further narrow the search.
Element 0 deposits.
Okay.
3
So
possibilities.
those 3.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
So I'm gonna deactivate the Rachni
3 possibilities.
activity. Blackout crimes.
Blackout crimes.
Nope.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Alien sightings.
Only one.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Cool. Okay, so it seems like that was the correct combo of things. I would say before we return to the Normandy, we are going to... let me check the journal. We are going to... this sucks. The journal here sucks. It's terrible. It's been recovered, so now I've got to pretty much go poke around. Find somebody to talk to for those other minor pieces. And see what they are going to do. I don't think we're gonna finish... We wouldn't finish the Leviathan story this early, or this quickly. Maybe in one part we might be able to do 2 parts for it. Can worry about that later. And plus, we
Still
can
working?
also have some of these conversations
One
with
call
people.
leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I was too busy picking off husks and chasing Saren to really take it in.
There's no trace of the attack. In a way, that's worked against us. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as...
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
practical. I like it.
You can get started by talking to the Volus Barlavan in his office. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
The sanctuary, I mean.
What? A Volus in the Citadel needs a book of Plenex. Recover it from Irune and return it to him in the Presidium. Like, it's a place? In the Presidium what? You see, the one bad thing about this journal system is once you're on the Citadel, it doesn't exactly point you to the I guess, the correct spot. You can't really figure that out easily.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Kaiden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
Sweet. Thanks, Thane.
I appreciate it, Thane.
What's with the
I am near the
like...
end of my life. It is a good time to be generous.
Okay. So he's being taken care of, and I guess he likes that. But it does kind of suck. You go from being sort of this like great assassin, sort of fighter character, and then you just kind of get sidelined for this one.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Alright, so...
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
I may have chatted with him already, I can't remember.
The galaxy has need of exceptional
Kaiden
soldiers
is
like you.
back.
Now more than ever.
So...
You'll have it soon, Counselor. I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Adena?
I forgot his name.
Hey.
Totally forgot.
Shepard, hey. You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing.
Ooh, you can see like
Thanks for coming.
the join
No
at
problem.
his neck for the...
What did Adena want? Still thinking about
You can see the join right there.
It was a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be
For
sure.
the texture. Sorry.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard. That's really great.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell that I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I mean, Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
Seems kind of an odd... Like, it looks uncomfortable the way that he's laying down right there. I'll do this one.
You asked, I'm here. It's good to see you're okay.
Thanks.
Is that really the only reason you wanted me to come by?
After Mars and after doubting you, I just wanted to make sure that we're okay. Clear the air.
Kate, we've been through rough missions together. Had each other's backs.
No, not just that. You were my commander, sure, but you listened, too. We went through Ash's death together.
Yeah. We did.
So what do you say?
Ashley.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I don't really have a problem with Kaiden. I forget. Maybe the second game he gets all pissy about some stuff.
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been wrong about you. I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Major. This war needs you at 100%.
Will do. Thanks for coming.
Cool. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, this is another thing that I didn't like about this game. One of the points that a lot of people hate about it is like you're just walking around and you get like random missions. You're like, what? I didn't do anything. I don't need to talk to Commander Bailey.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and
I
Recon.
can
I've got
use
intel
another.
suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
I paid off a weapons dealer, Donovan Hawk. Unpleasant man, but the data was worth it.
I'm dealing with a galaxy-wide threat right now. You sure this is worth the time?
Absolutely. The Hanar are a major financial power, plus their territory buffers Solarian space, which would be vulnerable otherwise. The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it. Any idea what you're hoping to find?
Suspicious transfers. Data usage outside the normal range for ambassadorial staff.
Okay.
So we have no idea.
Hopefully we'll know it when we see it, Commander.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye.
What? Like what? What is improve power grid? What?
Hey!
Oh, big party over here. It's still got the terminal thing. Like, what the hell? I don't need to talk to James. What I need to do is find the one. Yeah, it's like this is another. It's so dumb.
I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list.
How?
He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
Gotcha.
If it were me, I'd want revenge.
Glad to see we think alike. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm
Okay.
listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
True. We just
Now
need
that's
bodies,
a bottom
really.
line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him.
Lean on it.
I think a
Touch
united
him.
force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you?
I agree.
It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Okay. Cool. So we've got some things to do. Yeah, that terminal thing is totally messed up. And I think actually part 8, what we're going to do is kind of dick around on the Citadel, clean up all of these minor things, and do some more of that. For now, we are going to quit. Sorry, it was kind of a boring one. I think Part 8 is going to be a boring one, maybe Part 9. We'll have to see how many of these little missions we can get done in one sweep. But thanks to everybody that is watching or will watch or decides to watch whatever else on this channel. Be sure to check for any latest streams and other posts. You know, go on the Discord. That'll be in the description for the channel. And maybe follow the Facebook if you really care for it. Who knows? But for now, we're going to call it quits. Thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. This is Tatman. I'm signing off.